I'm going to unbox this Intel G540 processor in this video. Now this is a dual-core Sandy Bridge based CPU from the Celeron family. I know there's a lot of misconceptions out there that Celeron processors are worthless, but that's not true at all. So Celerons nowadays, they're not the same as Celerons from 10 years ago. They have a much more efficient architecture, so they're good for majority of the people that use a computer. So if you do basic things like email, internet, browsing, Word documents, music, or just watch videos, then these Celerons are more than enough. So what I personally got this processor for is to build a very low heat and low power consumption computer. I plan on the whole computer being maybe about 40 watts under full load. And since these processors can't be overclocked, I plan on undervolting it instead, which is hopefully how I'll achieve that 40 watts power consumption. Okay, so here's what the retail box looks like. Let's see if we can focus. Okay. You can kind of already see the processor through the window, so I'm pretty sure you already know what's inside. Alright, let's open it up. Here's the manual. Here's the warranty. Comes with a little sticker. Well, they put a seal on it. I don't even know why they would do that. Here's the processor itself. Let's see if we can autofocus. Okay. This is the heatsink to cool the processor. The thermal paste that Intel provided is total crap, so I advise you to use your own. But then if you don't have any available, then I guess it's better than nothing. I'm actually not going to use the stock one from this processor. Instead, I'm going to use this one from one of my i7s because you can see the difference here. The one from the i7, this one here, has a copper core, so it'll cool a little bit better. Normally, I wouldn't even use a stock heatsink, but since this is going to be a non-overclocked and a low heat system, it should be fine. Okay, now let's install it on the motherboard. This is a Gigabyte H67N mini-ITX motherboard that I'll be installing it on. So make sure you take the CPU cover off first, and then when you put it in, there should be two little notches on the top. Make sure those line up with the processor so it fits in the slot. Okay, for the thermal paste, you just want to put like about between the size of a rice or a pea. You don't want to use too much because that might actually insulate the heat. So about that much. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Plug in the fan. Okay, there you go.